Hello guys, and today on the same day I filmed the Fortnite 6SH review. I'm filming the review for the Warden because I feel good. Either way, let's get started. Right before I tell you what the frick the Warden is and why is it so hated in the hobby. So what is Elite 2.0? Elite 2.0 is the 2.0 version of Elite, one of the best and more revolutionary series of Nerf, behind N-Series, N-Strike and some others. But yeah, it's the one that made the most good blasters, some mediocre, none were really bad, but mostly they were really good blasters and everybody loved them. At least every single one blaster that I reviewed, there's at least one person that likes them. Besides maybe the Scout, that thing is weird. But this was supposed to be the better version. What we thought is this was gonna be the Pro series. Basically what happened, it was generally very good looking, but cheap version. And this one was supposed to be the reimagining of the Rough Cut. Overall, I would say it's decent. I mean, it has a really good grip, it has a really good pump grip, it looks very good, and it does fix some issues the Rough Cut has. But it broke. It just broke. Also, sorry, there's a notification on my phone. It broke. Just either the grip or the firing, it got stuck, broke, many different ways. Thankfully, they fixed it, and I got the double defense version, which is honestly the best version. And it still works after, 3 years now. So yeah, I'm gonna do a review on it, because I do actually like the Warden. Please don't hate me, because I realize why this is a bad blaster. But without further ado, let's get into the review. I love saying that line. Anyway, at the front we have 8 barrels, none of which are N-Strike, because this is a smart AR. Meaning that if you put a dart anywhere here, it will fire it if it's on either side and going from top to bottom. If you put a dart here and here, it's going to first fire it out of here, then here. If you have just a dart here, it will fire it. If you have a dart on both sides, it will fire one from each side. I think it fires first from the left, then the right, but it's a shotgun, meaning it shoots both. Yeah, you do have the dual stage trigger, which is very finicky and not really useful, but yeah, you can actually fire only one dart. It's pretty cool. Overall, the biggest problem with this system is that over time the springs that are inside can weaken and pop out your darts. So when you fire from this barrel, you can fire the dart from the bottom one. And the fact that the FPS diminishes as it goes down because the plunger is going to a longer distance, which is a con, but this generally is a good design that Nerf overuses, unfortunately. I'll probably say more about that in a different video. But it is an 8-shot smart AR, same as the Rough Cut, slightly better because the Rough Cut was the first, if you didn't know. At the top we have a sling attachment point, we have another one here, a tactical rail, which is nice to see, although this is a shotgun. I wouldn't put a scope on this. Then you have the pump grip. The pump grip is comfy. It's a bit small, it's perfect for me, but it's going to be small for a lot of people. But it does have a back stop and a front stop, which is really good, and it does have the nice subtle texturing. And the prime. The prime is ratchet, but god damn, this is smooth. Which is ironic because the prime was the thing that broke. The plastic quality was a problem. But it is really smooth, although in the forward position it's, yeah, that's bad. But overall, prime is very smooth. And yes, slime. Also, this is the creakiest part. I will talk about it in plastic ones. The trigger and the grip is the rest of the thing we have. The trigger is crunchy. It's a bit less crunchy now, but it's a 2-stage trigger, which is why it's crunchy, and it's also a leaf spring, which is super dumb, meaning that although you do have a dual stage trigger, you have to put your finger like this and fire one, then another. I can do it, but I generally never do it because it's useless. Literally. But it is nice to have. The grip is good because it has the finger choil, it's angled and it's decent. It's not a bad trigger. But then you have the absolute dumbest thing, this little notch, which the part of the trigger goes there, that part of the trigger is not even needed. I don't know why they did that, because it just makes the grip uncomfy unless you hold it right at the right angle where your finger is going like this, in which case it adds extra support. But if you ain't, if you're holding like this, which I do a lot of the time, then it's just uncomfy. It is in some way good, but it would be way better without it. So yeah, not the biggest gripe. Let's talk design. It looks very good. I just love the way it looks. It's really big and chunky at the front. It looks good. Is it better than the rough cut? I don't know. There are different designs and I don't have the rough cut. I would say I think I like it a bit more design-wise. And also we got the holes, the Nerf logo, the Warden logo. The Warden logo is not on the other side, the Nerf logo is not painted, of course. But we do have these dots and the Elite 2.0, which is on the other side. Thus it looks about the same on the other side, which I like about the Elite 2.0 series. And then we get to the plastic quality. Except for weird. This whole blaster actually feels pretty good for plastic quality. The grip is a bit creaky, but nothing much. The front grip though, it makes up for all the rest of the blaster not being creaky. That is absolutely awful. But you don't hear it when you actually use it, which thank God. The problem was internals would break. And the other problem was you couldn't open it. Especially this son of a sea turtle. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it broke, you couldn't fix it, and it was only good because it was cheap. But not that cheap. So, not looking good for this blaster. But, let's see fire. Let's see if that makes up for it, and the firing test sucks because the camera autofocused to the sun. I will have to fix that. Firing test. Okay, so I'll be firing the Nerf Elite 2.0 Warden at the target over there. Sorry for the sun and the background noise. I'll be firing firstly one time, just normal double fire, and then I'll fire slime fire. The second one, no dual stage stuff because that is very impractical, but a cool thing. I won't be showing it now, but yeah, let's go. So, now that you saw it firing, yeah, it doesn't shoot really well. That is because, well, you have to make it light enough of a prime so that the A field could prime it, and you're priming 2 plunger tubes. Trust my TR. So it will shoot at like the 60s, the mid 50s, which is not good. But it's a shotgun. It's good. I love it. I love that it shoots 2 darts. It's the only blaster that does that on purpose. But I love this blaster. I would give it a thumbs up if not for the disability or unavailability of opening it. God, you can't open it. It breaks. Not this one, but they break. So yeah, I would give it a thumbs down if I got a broken one, or this one broke. But since this one works really well and the blaster is honestly pretty decent, I will give it a middle thumb. Not thumbs up, that is, firstly, yeah, I don't like it that much. Secondly, I would be risking my life. Yeah, no, that. Also, like, phase 1 foam, I think got like 8 of them, and all of them broke. So yeah, it's hard for me to give it a middle thumb, but I have to, because that is what I feel about it. Either way, should you buy this one? No, don't. Maybe if you like the design and the stuff, but if you just like the idea of it and want to improve on it, no, get the rough cut. This one you can't do anything about. If this was openable, way better. Even if it broke, you can open it, you can fix it. But no, it's Elite 2.0. And Elite 2.0 blasters suck. Besides the Moto Blaze, the Double Punch, the Storm Charge, and the Trailblazer, and some others like the Flip 32, the Turbine, somewhat. And you know, Elite 2.0 series wasn't a good series, but goddamn this video is long. So, without further ado, this blaster is decent. And my name is Nixie. And bye bye.